The next sum, that is question number 7, which I have taken is, if capital X is equals to a set which is in the form of 8 power n minus of 7n minus of 1, where n belongs to the natural number, and capital Y equals to 49n. This is not power over here, it is a multiple. 49n minus of 49, where again this small n belongs to the set of the natural numbers, then which of the four options are correct? X subset of y, y subset of x equals to y, or x intersection y equals to 5. Attempt this, children. Pause the video and then you see the solution after your solution. I'm starting over here. X equals to 8 power n minus of 7n minus of 1, where n belongs to capital N. So clearly x equals to, let us put the value and get the set, a few terms of x. Now if n equals to 1, then 8 power n minus of 7n minus of 1 will be equals to 8 minus 7 minus 1 equals to 0. N equals to 2, then over here 8 power 2 minus 7 into 2 minus 1 will be equals to 64, minus 14 minus 1 will be equals to 64, minus 15, that is it will be equals to 9, and 5 minus 1 is 4, that is 49. N equals to 2, let n equals to 3, let us put, then 8 cube minus 7 into 3 minus of 1, so 64 8s are 512 minus of 21 minus of 1, so this will be equals to 512 minus of 22, so 512 minus of 22, 2 minus 2 0, and over here 9, and over here 490, so this is 490. So let us write the element of capital X. Capital X equals to 0, 49, 490, and so on, because small n belongs to the set of the natural numbers. Now let us proceed for the set Y. Now set Y equals to 49n minus of 49. So for n equals to 1, 49n minus of 49 will be equals to 49 minus 49, that is 0. N equals to 2, 49 into 2 minus of 49, so this will be equals to 49 into 2 minus of 1, 2 minus of 1 equals to 49. Now n equals to 3, so 49 into 3 minus of 49, so this will be equals to 49 into 3 minus 49 into 3 minus of 1 will be equals to 49 into 2, 2 9s are 18, carry 1, 2 4s are 8, so 98, and so on. So Y equals to, let us write the elements 0, then next is 49, next is 98, and so on. So clearly this implies all or every element of X is also an element of Y. Over here you can say 0, 49 is there. Now after this will continue, and obviously 490 will be there somewhere, because it's a multiple of 49 only. So every element of X is also an element of Y, implies X is the subset of Y, implies answer equals to option 1. So this is the answer. Children, this sum comes in 1 mark or sometimes in 2 marks section also. So this type of the questions also you will find in other side books. I think in RD also it is given. So practice such type of sums as well. Let us move to the next question. Let us move to the next question. The next question which I have written over here is, a survey shows that 63% of the people watch a news channel whereas 76% of them watch another channel. Now if X percentage of the people watch both the channels, then find the variation of X. Means X lies between which to which percentage. Means the percentage of the people who watch both the channels, minimum and maximum percentage, how much it can be. So children, attempt this sum after pausing the video, and then if you cannot, then only you see the video. If you can also, if you have solved also, then also you refer the solution. So let us do. Let P percentage of the people watch a channel. Watch a channel. And Q percentage of the people watch another channel. Then N of P intersection Q equals to X percentage, and N of P union Q is less than equals to 100%. I think you understand this. It is given over here, X percentage of the people watch both the channels. So N of P intersection Q will be X percentage, but the total percentage will obviously be 100. So N of P union Q is less than equals to 100. So will be either 100 or less than 100. So therefore we can write over here N of P union Q is greater than equals to NP plus of NQ minus of N of P intersection of Q. Now this implies over here this value is less than equals to 100. So we can write 100 is greater than equals to, over here NP value was how much? 63 plus of 76 minus of X. Now this implies 100 is greater than equals to 139 minus of X. This implies X is greater than equals to 139 minus of 100, that is X is greater than equals to 39. Now X is greater than equals to 39, but X is less than equals to how much? So let us see. Now NP equals to 63. We know that NP means percentage of people who watch the first channel is 63%. So NP equals to 63. Now I haven't written over here NQ, as we will be considering the minimum percentage out of the two channels, the viewers. So NP equals to 63, and clearly N of P intersection Q will be less than equals to NP. I think you understand this equation. Here I can write over here NQ as well, but in that case the common persons who watch both the channels will obviously be less than the number of the persons who watch the first channel, that is the channel which have less percentage viewers. So I'll be writing over here NP only. Now this implies N of P intersection Q is how much? X is less than equals to NP is 63. So from these two equations we can write, from 1 and 2 we get where the variation we will be writing. So 39 is less than equals to X, which is less than equals to 63, and hence this is the answer. Children, again I am explaining over here that P percentage of the people watch the first channel and Q percentage of the people watch the other channel. Now it is given that X percentage of the people watch both the channels, so N of P intersection Q equals to X percentage. Now the percentage of the people who watch both the channels will either be 100% or will be less than 100%, because maybe some percentage of people may not be watching any of the channels, so it will always be less than equals to 100%, not equals to 100%. If it is NU, then we can write over here 100. Now using this formula we can write N of P union Q is always greater than equals to NP plus NQ minus of N of P intersection Q. This formula we have. So n of p union q, since it is less than equals to 100, I have written over here, by calculation we are getting x is greater than equals to 39. Now over here the variation of x it is asking, that is x is greater than and less than equals to how much, that is the number of the people who watch both the channels is how much, percentage of the people who watch both the channels is how much. So obviously that percentage is greater than equals to 39%, but how it is less than how much. So here I'll be writing it is less than equals to 63%, therefore we got the answer as 39 is less than equals to x, which is less than equals to 63, and hence is the answer. The next which I have taken is question number 8 as, if sets A, capital A and capital B are defined as capital A equals to the set of the pair elements xy such that y equals to 1 by x, y equals to 1 by x, and 0 not equals to x, and x belongs to the set of the real numbers, and B equals to again a set of the pair elements xy such that the relation is defined as y equals to minus of x, and x belongs to capital I. Then the question is asking that which of the four options are correct. That is A intersection B equals to A intersection B equals to B, A intersection B equals to phi, and A union B equals to A. Now in solution part you will write, over here it is written A intersection B. In all you can see, sorry, A intersection B, A intersection B, B, A intersection B is phi, and the last one is asking if A union B is A. So let us see. In both the sets, the relation of y equals to 1 by x and y equals to minus x it is given. So we can write, since y equals to 1 by x and y equals to minus x in capital A and capital B respectively, therefore 1 by x equals to minus x, which is not correct. I think you understand. 1 by x, how can it be equals to minus of x, which is not correct. Therefore obviously A intersection B is equals to phi, that is no element will be there in A and B such that 1 by x equals to minus of x, therefore the intersection will give the element phi, I mean empty set it will be. Therefore answer is option C. The next question, that is question number 9, which I have taken is, let capital A and capital B be two sets, then A intersection A union B is equals to A, option number A, answer is set A, option number B is set B, option number C is phi, and option number D is A intersection B. Now attempt this sum by your own and then only you refer. This is under 1 mark question. So I am starting the solution. Clearly A intersection A union B will be equals to A intersection of A union of A. Over here I am using the distributive property of intersection over union. So A intersection A union of A intersection of B. Now this is idempotent law. A intersection A will be equals to, using idempotent law, A intersection A equals to A you can write, and over here union of A intersection of B. Now clearly A union of A intersection B, obviously A intersection B is a smaller set or equal to A. So union of a set with itself is the same set, or the set with a set which is smaller in size, I mean the number of the elements is same less in that, will be equals to the bigger set. In short I can say the union of two sets in which the is equals to the set which is bigger. So here we can write clearly it is A. So answer is option A, that is set A. Let us move to question number 10 now. Let us move to question number 11. Question number 11 says that as if a set capital S equals to x such that x is a positive multiple of 3 less than 100, and another set P equals to x such that x is a prime number less than 20, then we have to find the number of the elements in NS plus of NT. So let us start. Let us first find the elements of S and P respectively. Now clearly S equals to x so that x is a positive multiple of 3 less than 100. So 3, 6, 9 and so on till 99. Obviously we have to find the number of the elements in S to get the value of ns. So ns we will be finding over here. Now from standard 10 concept arithmetic progression we can get the number of the elements in this series 3, 6, 9 up to so on. So over here n equals to a plus n minus 1 into Tn equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Tn is the last term. So 99 equals to 3 plus n minus 1 into 3. This implies n minus 1 equals to 99 minus 3 is 96 by 3, that is 3 1 and 3 2s are. This implies n equals to 33. I think you understand, children. Therefore ns equals to 33. Now let us find the elements of p. Now p is equals to x such that x is a prime number less than 20. Now since the sequence of the prime numbers is not following any pattern, so we cannot calculate the total number by using any formula. So over here, since the number also is less, we can write the prime numbers less than 20. So let us first write p equals to 2, 3, 5, 7, then 11, 13, then 17 and then 19. The prime numbers less than 20. Let us count how much it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Then we can write np is equals to 8. Therefore ns plus of np equals to 33 plus of 8 equals to 41, and this is the answer. Now children, I have written 4 questions over here as question number 12, 13, 14 and 15. All questions are covered under 1 mark section. Children, you have to be thorough with the chapters to cover the 1 mark questions, and according to the new pattern 20 questions are there for under 1 mark section. So children, be clear with the concept and also thorough with the chapter. So let us start. Question number 12 is x intersection x union y complement is equals to how much? First fill the blank by your own, then only you, by pausing the video, then only you refer the solution. X intersection x union y complement. So this will be equals to x intersection. Now this is, we can use the De Morgan's law over here. So we can write over here x complement intersection of y complement. The complement of the union of the two sets is equal to the intersection of their complements. Now this will be equals to x intersection of x complement intersection of x intersection of y complement using the distributive property. Now this will be equals to x intersection of x complement will be equals to 5 and intersection of x intersection of y complement. Obviously this will have any element or will not have. This only may be the possibilities. Now over here 5 intersection of x complement intersection of y complement will obviously be equals to 5, as the intersection of the two sets is equals to always the smaller set. So this intersection will be equals to 5. So over here my answer will be 5. Now let us move to next question, that is question number 13. If a equals to 5, then the number of the elements in PA. So over here, like this sum we have done in the explanation section also. If a equals to 5, so obviously number of elements in A equals to 0. I think you agree, children. Therefore, n of PA, that is number of elements in the power set of A, will be equals to 2 to the power number of elements in A, that is 0. Therefore, this equals to 1. That is number of elements in the power set of A is equals to 1. So over here our answer will be 1. Let us move to next question, that is number 14. If capital A and capital B are finite sets such that A is a subset of B, then n of A union B, number of elements in A union B, will be equals to how much? So obviously, if A is the subset of B, that is, all the elements of A are contained in B. So obviously, the union will be equals to the set B only. Therefore, number of elements in A union B will be equals to clearly n of B. Now question number 15. Question number 15 is saying that if capital A and capital B are two sets, then A minus B is equals to how much? Now over here children, this capital A, the set suppose capital A and the set capital B. So obviously this portion is A minus B, this portion is A intersection B, and this portion is B minus of A. Now this portion A minus B we can write as A minus A intersection B. This option is not asked. So answer may vary for this question. Over here we can write A minus B is also equals to A intersection of B complement. This A intersection of B complement. B complement means except B, whatever over here the universal set. So the intersection of that part and A will obviously give A minus B. So the answer may differ, but over here I am writing A minus B is equals to A intersection of B complement. You can write A minus B equals to A minus of A intersection B. It's your choice, but for me the answer is A intersection of B complement. So children, from my side the sets chapter 1 of NCERT class 11 is complete. You practice the rest of the sums from R.D. Sharma, from any other side book. Also practice the question paper, the sample question papers which is given in net, given by the CBSE as well, and a few I will be sending as well. So children, practice as much as you can to get a clear concept of this chapter. Chapter number 2 will be started by some other teacher. So children, keep going and be sincere, serious, rigorous in practice, and try to get the full marks in mathematics. Thank you all of you. Thanks a lot.